Hello dear students, welcome back to physics analysis session. So we have been discussing that applications of Ampere circuit law. So in case of applications of Ampere circuit law, already we got that expression for that magnetic field in case of infinite straight wire, and we got that expression for that magnetic field inside the solenoid as well as magnetic field inside the toroid. So today we will be discussing very much interesting aspect related to Ampere circuit law, that is force between two parallel wires. For example, I will take two wire here, so there exists a certain kind of separation between those two wires. For example, these are all the two wires here, like that. So these two wires I will place parallel to each other. So these two wires I will place parallel to each other. In these two wires a certain amount of current is flowing here. So look at here, I will take two parallel wires, means I will take two wires here. These two wires I will place parallel to each other. In these two wires, so certain amount of current is flowing. Then what will be the force between these two wires I can find out here. Whatever the amount of current I am sending here, that amount of current is flowing in the same direction, means in both the wires current is moving in the upward direction. Then what will be the force I can find out, and as well as if that in one wire current is flowing in a upward direction, in that other wire current is flowing in a downward direction, what will be the force I can able to find out here. So I have to find that whether there exists a attractive force or repulsive force between these two wires when the current is flowing in the same direction, or if suppose if the current is flowing in the opposite direction, what will be the force I have to find out. For that purpose we will derive an expression for force between two parallel wires by using Ampere circuit law. So the question they may ask, like, so for 5 marks examination, most of the time in annual examination they ask this type of question. Let me write the question here. Derive an expression for force between parallel wire or force between two parallel wire. Derive an expression for force between two parallel wire. So I want to derive that expression for that force between parallel wire, right? For that purpose I will take that two wires here. Let me draw on that diagrammatic part here. One is wire AB here, another one wire is CD. I will take two wires here. What are those wires? Wire AB and wire C to D I can consider. Between these two wires there exists a certain kind of separation between these two wires. Let it be D here. What is the separation between these two wires? Separation between these two wires is D here. Now in that first wire, for example, I1 amount of current is flowing here. In that first wire I1 amount of current is flowing, and as well as in that second wire also I2 amount of current is flowing. From that Oersted experiment, whenever there exists a current in the coil or current in the wire, around the current carrying conductor magnetic field is exist. Whenever certain amount of current is flowing in the wire, for example this is one wire AB. In this wire AB current I1 is flowing. Because of the current I1 I will get magnetic field here, right? This magnetic field is act on the second wire. Remember here, whatever the current I1 is there, due to current I1 I will get magnetic field here. Magnetic field B1 I can take. So this magnetic field B1 is act on the second wire. Did you get my point? Look at here, due to current I1 I will get magnetic field B1 here. That magnetic field B1 is act on the second wire. So first let me write about that descriptive part here. Consider a wire AB and CD. What are those wires? AB and CD are placed parallel to each other. And distance between them is D. And distance between them is d here. So distance between those two wire is d. I can take, let I1 and I2 be the current in wire AB and CD. In that wire AB, I1 amount of current is flowing. In that wire CD, so I2 amount of current is flowing here. Now the important point is, due to current I1, so you will get magnetic field B1. Look at here, due to current I1, I will get magnetic field B1. So this magnetic field B1 is act on the second wire. How the magnetic field is act on the second wire means, in which direction magnetic field B1 is act on the second wire, I need to find out here. Again, from that right hand thumb rule, what does the mean of right hand thumb rule here? Hold the conductor in a right hand, thumb indicates the direction of the current, whereas folded finger indicates the direction of the magnetic field. So hope you remember about that right hand thumb rule. I want to find that direction of the magnetic field. Already I know the direction of current. So in that wire AB, current I1 is flowing in a upward direction. Because of the current I1 here, you will get magnetic field B1 here. This magnetic field B1 is act on the second coil. Look at here, this is wire AB and this is wire CD here. Because of the current I1 is flowing in the first wire. How? So because of the current I1, you will get magnetic field here. So this is the direction of the magnetic field from that right hand thumb rule. Look at here, if this is the direction of current means my direction of magnetic field is in this direction. If this is the direction of magnetic field means, look at here, this is the direction of the magnetic field. This magnetic field is act on the wire CD in a inward direction. In which direction magnetic field B1 is acting here? Magnetic field B1 is act on the wire CD in a inward direction. Magnetic field B1, cross mark indicates that magnetic field B1 is acting in a inward direction. So look at here, this is wire AB and this is wire CD. Because of that current I1, I will get that magnetic field here. So if this is the direction of current means, this is the direction of the magnetic field, right? This is the direction of magnetic field around this coil. In this direction, magnetic field B1 is act on the wire CD here. This is the direction of the magnetic field on the wire C to D here, right? Now, what will be the equation for this magnetic field? Magnetic field B1. So treat this is infinite straight wire. What is the equation for magnetic field in case of infinite straight wire? B is equal to mu naught into I divided by 2 pi, or we can consider, or if the distance is D is there, or you can take the distance is R, whatever distance you can take it as D, or distance you can take it as R here. Now due to current I1, magnetic field B1, due to current I1, magnetic field B1 is produced, and it is act on wire CD. So this magnetic field is act on wire CD in inward direction. From that right hand thumb rule, I come to know the direction of the magnetic field B1 act on the wire CD here. What is the direction here? Magnetic field B1 is acting in a inward direction. This magnetic field I can write it here. B1 is equal to, magnetic field B1 is exist because of the current I1 here. Mu naught, B is equal to mu naught into I1 divided by 2 pi into R. This is equation 1. So on the second wire, I said magnetic field is acting here. Now I want to find out that what is the force on this second wire here. Force on the wire CD. I got that magnetic field on the wire CD is, what is the magnetic field wire on the CD here? On the wire CD, magnetic field B1 is acting. Then force on wire CD is, What is the connecting formula for force act on a current carrying conductor? So from that, F is equal to QVB sin theta. From this formula, just I will re-alter here. Look at here. Q is equal to, shall I take it as current into I here? So Q is equal to current into time. Velocity is equal to distance divided by time. Distance means length of the conductor. Length of the conductor I can take it as L here into B sin theta. T term will getting cancelled out. So F is equal to BIL sin theta. BIL sin theta. This is the connecting formula for force act on the current carrying conductor. Remember this formula. What is the equation for force acting on current carrying conductor here? F is equal to BIL sin theta. I will use that same equation here. Look at here. Force on wire CD is, I want to find that force on the wire CD is, that force is F2. So why? Because on the second wire force F2 is acting here. F is equal to BIL sin theta. BIL sin theta. So this force is perpendicular. Perpendicular means angle is 90 degree. Remember here, on the wire CD, which magnetic field is present? Magnetic field B1 is acting here. On the wire CD, which magnetic field is present? Magnetic field B1 is there. On wire CD, which current is flowing here? Current I2 is flowing. So don't get confused here. On the wire CD, I am calculating force on the wire CD. That force is F2. On the wire CD, which magnetic field is acting here? Magnetic field B1 is acting. On the wire CD, which current is flowing here? I2 amount of current is flowing here. So if theta is equal to 90 degree, if theta is equal to 90 degree, sin 90 means 1, sorry, F2 is equal to B1 into I2 into L, I can take it here. I got that force act on the second wire here. F2 is equal to B1 into I2 into L. Now look at here. I know the value of B1 here. In equation 2, wherever B1 is there, shall I take it as mu naught I1 in mu naught into I1 divided by 2 pi r? Look at here. I want to substitute equation 1 value in equation 2 here. So F of 2 is equal to mu naught into I1 divided by 2 pi r. So B1 means mu naught into I1 divided by 2 pi r into I2 into L here. This is the value of force act on the second wire. That second wire is CD. Then force per unit length I can consider. Then force per unit length. It means that for particular length. So for example, for particular length, what will be the force I can find out here? Force per unit length is force divided by length here. Force per unit length means force by length here. Force means F2. What is the value of F2 here? Mu naught I1 into I2 into L divided by 2 pi r divided by L. Length term will getting cancelled out here. Then force F is equal to mu naught I1 into I2 divided by 2 pi r. This is the required expression for force per unit length here. Now the most interesting aspect is, look at here. I got the value of force act on the wire CD here. Force act on the wire CD is this much, or force per unit length is this much. Now I have to find out that in which direction the force is acting here. I said that because of the current I1, I will get magnetic field B1 here. That magnetic field B1 is act on the wire CD here. Now on that wire CD, magnetic field B1 is there. On that wire CD, current I2 is flowing here. Here current is there and here magnetic field is there. Then what will be the direction of the force I need to find out here? I want to find that on which direction, that means on which direction the force F2 is acting here. Look at here. This is wire AB I took and this is wire CD I took here. Now I will apply that Fleming left hand rule to this wire CD here. For wire CD I will apply that Fleming left hand rule. What is Fleming left hand rule? First stretch that first 3 fingers of that left hand here. Thumb indicates the direction of the force, where middle finger indicates that, here forefinger indicates the direction of the magnetic field, middle finger indicates the direction of the current. FBI, F means force, thumb indicates the direction of the magnetic force, Now next one, so this forefinger indicates the direction of the magnetic field, FB. Next one, middle finger indicates the direction of the current. Now I will apply that, so Fleming left hand rule to the wire CD in order to get the direction of the force F2 here. Look at here, in which direction magnetic field is acting here? Magnetic field is acting in a inward direction. Look at here, this is the direction of the magnetic field, inward direction. Current I2 is flowing in a upward direction. In which direction that current I2 is flowing here? Current I2 is flowing in a upward direction. Magnetic field is inward direction. Current is upward direction. What is the direction of the force here? Thumb is towards the wire AB here. In which direction that force is acting here? The force F2 is acting towards the wire AB. In which direction force F2 is acting here? The force F2 is acting towards the wire AB here. Look at here, I want to find that what is the force act on the wire CD here. Look at here, this is the wire CD. In that wire CD, now in which direction that magnetic field is acting here? Magnetic field is inward direction. Magnetic field is inward direction. That current is in a upward direction. Current is in a upward direction. Wait a minute, so this is wire CD. For the wire CD, magnetic field is inward direction, so this is the direction of the magnetic field. Magnetic field is into the plane, right? So this is the direction of the current. Current is upward direction. Look at here, thumb is there. Thumb is towards the wire AB here. So this is the direction of the current, this is the direction of the magnetic field, and this is the direction of the force. This is the exact situation. Current I2 is in this direction and magnetic field is towards the plane. This is the direction of the force. Hope you get these things. So I got the direction of the force is towards the wire AB. Now similarly I can take here, in that wire CD current I2 is flowing here. So look at here, so these are all the consideration I took. So because of the current I1, I will get magnetic field B1. Magnetic field B1 is act on the second wire. In the similar way, due to current I2, I will get magnetic field B2, right? So due to current I2, I will get magnetic field B2 here. That magnetic field is also act on the first wire here. Look at here, due to current I1, I will get magnetic field B1. In the similar way, due to current I2, I will get magnetic field B2 here. That magnetic field B2 is act on the first coil. Now I have to find out that in which direction the magnetic field B2 is act on the wire AB. So again that right hand thumb rule. Look at here, this is the direction of the current. Current I2 is flowing here. This is the direction of the magnetic field. Magnetic field is present means this magnetic field is acting outward direction. Look at here, according to right hand thumb rule. So according to right hand thumb rule, look at here, here current I2 is flowing, so folded finger indicates the direction of the magnetic field. Look at here, in which direction magnetic field is producing? In this direction. In this point wire AB is there. Wire AB is there means magnetic field is acting outward direction. In which direction magnetic field is acting here? Magnetic field is acting outward direction. This is the direction of the magnetic field here. Look at here, I will draw a small diagram here, C to D, A to B. Because of the current I2, I will get magnetic field B2 here. Okay, this is the direction of the magnetic field. Magnetic field is acting on the wire AB in a outward direction. So I got that magnetic field B2 here. Look at here, magnetic field B2 is acting in a outward direction. This is the formula I can write. Now on the wire AB, current I1 is there, magnetic field B2 is there, right? So on the wire AB, I know the value of current and as well as magnetic field. Again I have to find that what is the direction of the force act on the wire AB here. Look at here, I know the direction of the current, I know the direction of the magnetic field. I want to find the direction of the force here. Look at here, again I will take wire AB here. So in that wire AB, look at here, again I will apply that Fleming left hand rule, FBI. So for the wire AB, what is the direction of the magnetic field? I said magnetic field is outward direction. For this wire AB, this is the direction of the magnetic field. And second thing, direction of the current is upward direction. And third thing, force is in which direction? Force is towards the wire C to D here. Look at here, this is wire AB. Wait a minute, nearby this wire CD is present. So nearby this wire CD is present means this is the direction of current I1, this is the direction of magnetic field, and this is the direction of the force here. This force is acting towards the wire CD here. Look at here, this is the force F1, this force F1 is acting towards the wire CD here. Look at here, F2 is acting towards AB, F1 is acting towards CD. If these two wires are placed parallel and in these two wire current is flowing in a same direction, in both the wire current is flowing in a upward direction, then in which direction force is acting? Between these two wire, what type of force, whether it is attractive or repulsive, I can consider. Look at here, these two wires I consider, in these two wires current I1 and I2 is flowing in the same direction. So look at here, from that current I1 you will get magnetic field B1, that magnetic field is B1 act on the wire CD here. I know the direction of the current and direction of the magnetic field, and this is the direction of the force. In the similar way, in that wire AB current I1 is flowing, this is the direction of the magnetic field and this is the direction of the force. These two forces are in opposite direction. If these two forces are in opposite direction means F2 is acting towards that AB and F1 is acting towards that CD. These two wires will get attract each other. Why? Because these two forces are opposite. One force is pulling towards the wire AB, another force is pulling towards the wire CD, and then these two wires will get attract each other. Then what is my conclusion? If that current I1 and I2 are flowing in the same direction, there must be attractive force between these two wires. In these two wires, what type of force is present? In these two wires, attractive force must be present. We can consider. Next, suppose if that current is flowing in the opposite direction. Look at here, in that wire CD current is flowing in a downward direction, then what will be the direction of the force I need to consider here? Look at here, I want to find that direction of the force when that current is flowing in a downward direction. Look at here, this is wire CD. For this wire CD, magnetic field is into the plane. What is the direction of the magnetic field here? Magnetic field is into the plane, but current is downward direction. Look at here, this is wire CD. For the wire CD, this is the direction of the magnetic field, and look at here. So hope it is appearing. Direction of the current is downward direction. This is the direction of the force. Look at here, for the wire CD, if current is flowing in a downward direction means, so this is the direction of the magnetic field, this is the direction of the current, and this is the direction of the force here. In which direction that force is acting here? That force is acting in this direction. So that force F2 is acting in this direction. That force F2 is acting in this direction, I can consider. Now, so force F1 is in this direction, F2 is in this direction, so there exist, for example, next I can consider, so I got the direction of force F2 here, so this is the direction of the force F2. Now I can find that in that wire, so in that wire AB, current I1 is flowing in a upward direction. Then because of that current I2, you will get magnetic field I2 here. Because of the current I2, you will get that magnetic field here. So again, from that right hand thumb rule, if this is the direction of the current means this is the direction of the magnetic field. So this is the direction of magnetic field means magnetic field is acting into the plane. Magnetic field is acting into the plane, I can consider. So this is the direction of the current and this is the direction of the magnetic field means what will be the direction of the force here? Again, for the wire AB, magnetic field is into the plane. So look at here, for the wire AB, magnetic field is into the plane, current is upward direction. This is the direction of the force here. This is the direction of the force here. Look at here, force F1 is acting in this direction, force F2 is acting in this direction. So if these two forces are acting in this direction means there exists a repulsive force here. Repulsive force. Look at here, in these two parallel wire, if current is flowing in a opposite direction means repulsive force is present. If current is flowing in the same direction means there exists a attractive